Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy, my channel's Finding Value. And what we're going over today is gold and silver technical analysis. We're going to look at a couple of things that I see changing. I see the dollar starting to get weaker. I'm going to show you the chart pattern on it. I'm seeing some ratios start to turn. It's doing a back test, one last kiss to go probably a lot higher. And I'm going to show you some bullish engulfing patterns in the short term for a lot of the stocks themselves and mining companies. So let's jump in. Again, this is not financial advice. This is just financial education or my opinion on the markets. This still has to fit within your strategy and your portfolio. So here we go. This is gold and silver technical analysis. Here's the US dollar. This is where I'm getting more excited. We have an ascending wedge that is forming right now, and we just broke to the downside today of this ascending wedge. It doesn't show it on this pattern here because it's delayed, but today it closed below 92.75. Here's the US dollar, looking at it from a little bit kind of a midterm, not a short term, but a midterm type viewpoint. We've got this line coming here. It's coming up, it squeezed up, and it broke to the downside here. And where I'm looking next is down at this like 89.50 range. If we can break through this 89.50 range and close below it over time, we're going to see an accelerated move down here. It's going to be rapid. So I think we're squeezing up into this pattern here slowly. And if we come back down and break the 89.50, we're going to see a rapid move higher, I think. Now here's the XAU to gold ratio. We've got the downtrend break. We have another resistance line here. So this ratio is telling us, are the miners outperforming gold? And when this ratio goes sideways and then eventually up higher, which we're seeing the 50-day come across the 200-day, all this stuff is starting to rotate. Downtrend, flat, then we're looking for the uptrend here that's developing. We broke this support line here, and we're coming back to give it one last kiss goodbye. And I think we're going to see this thing move on up. And we could see a rapid move higher at some point here in the mining companies. That's why this ratio is important. And I think we're giving it one last good kiss goodbye. Same with the Huey. The Huey to gold ratio is we're measuring the same thing. It's just a little bit different. We've got the downtrend line. It broke to the upside. We're coming back, kissing it one last time of this support line. And I think we're going to move on to the upside here shortly. Because if that dollar breaks down, I expect the gold mining companies to rocket higher and outperform gold, and gold to go higher. Here's the gold price. We've got a lot of wicks on the bottom of these guys. I know we're still contracting today, very small, but we do have this bullish engulfing that I have in the circle here. So we've got the bullish engulfing, which starts the pattern to the upside. We've pulled back. This is a bearish engulfing here. Pulled back a little bit, and I'd like to see this, the buyers come in here and push this thing higher. Right here, right now is what I'm expecting this next week or two. That's what I'd like to see. That's what I'm hoping to see. We got another bullish engulfing here for silver. Like to see this thing step on up. We do have a lot of big down candlesticks all around us, though. That's the negative that we have to look out for. And then we've got platinum, and someone's driving platinum down here. We've got this big day down day here, a couple of big down days here, one big down day here, but the momentum isn't going below 1050. It seems like 1050 is holding. There's a lot of support at 1050. That dollar drops. I don't see how these things are going to go lower. You're going to see a flood of money, I think, start to rotate around. Now, the mining companies generally lead the price of the metals themselves. And what I see circled here is a bullish engulfing, two small down days, and another bullish engulfing. This looks good. This looks great for a move higher. So GDX looks good. And look what we have here. GDXJ is also looking good. Bullish engulfing, two small down days, and another bullish engulfing, pointing to a move higher. Here it is on a long-term perspective. I drew the support line in here. We had a downtrend. We had the momentum get worked off, and now we're working into an uptrend. Notice the 50-day crossing the 200-day. We are coming back, giving this line maybe one last kiss, but I think we're gonna leave this right. Let me draw this up just a little bit, guys. You can draw it right there. One last kiss, goodbye, and I think we're gonna see this thing move on up. Right here. This is the SILJ ETF. We're trying to break through this resistance line. We came up, we were about to break, and then we pushed back below the line. I thought this was going to be a big break. We got pushed back below it, and we're going to see another run at it right here, I think. Here's SILJ. We got the nice big up day, the two small down days, and then we're coming back up. So that is a trait that the buyers are starting to step in here. We need them to continue to step in if we're going to drive this higher. I know that seems kind of obvious, but here's Franco-Nevada putting in a big bullish engulfing. This is probably going to move higher. Copper's doing well, and I know Franco has a lot of royalties on copper as well. So I think gold and silver are starting to turn around, and copper all at the same time. Here's wheat and precious metals. We've got these nice big up days, two little small down days. I think the buyers are going to going to push this thing higher, I think, right here. Newmont's still putting in work. We do have a lot of big sell-offs here. At least we had an up day, but we still have some momentum to work off in Newmont. Eldorado Gold is showing some signs of buyers. Bullish engulfing, two small down days and another bullish engulfing. I think this is putting in the groundwork for a move higher right here. To be honest, though, I thought we were going to move higher here as well. I think somebody pushed this thing down lower. We'll see if someone comes in here and pushes this thing lower. Tune Resources, we are really low. I actually bought some more today right on this wick. I've been watching this guy, and I bought some more in Tootin. EMX, I also bought some more in EMX down here. But this one's, there's a big trend line coming across here with some support. So that one's looking good as well. I like my royalty companies, I'm sorry. Bullish engulfing, small down days all through here. This looks like it's changing. I'm looking for a move higher right here, right now. So we've got the pull up, the pull back. This pull up was bigger than this pullback, and I think we're in an uptrend. I think we're going to see this thing move to the upside here. Barrick Gold is also looking very, very good. We've got the low here. We pulled up, we've pulled back. We have a higher low. We're going to make a higher high here, and I think we've got a bullish engulfing, two small down days. I'm looking for a move higher now. So I think gold and silver are primed to move up higher, based off of the short-term candlesticks, based off of the small little down days. The opening and closing prices are very close on the down days. The up days are starting to extend, and during the trading day, they're gaining momentum. That's exactly what I want to see for the buyers to come in here and shift and rotate all this stuff around from this little downtrend up into an uptrend. So I'm seeing that. We got the bullish engulfing candlesticks, which is a statistical probability that it's going to go up. I'm seeing the dollar go down in terms of that ascending wedge pattern. We broke to the downside. I think everything's aligning for a move to go up. So I purchased some more today. That's what I've done. I purchased Tootin Resources, EMX, and those are the two that I purchased in my royalty companies. So if you guys like this analysis, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.